Right now, with how the plugin is built at the moment, the user still has the option to select local pickup and flat rate here, which isn't doing anything. We have to disable this. So we're going to leverage a hook called in Woocommerce called the package rates, and I'll show you how that's done. So let's add a new hook. It's a filter hook this time, because we're gonna filter some data which we retrieve from Woocommerce. We're gonna remove some stuff according to our logic, and then we're gonna give it back to Woocommerce to print out the according strings. So it's add filter Woocommerce package rates, again this, and then we got this function reinitialize package rates. So it's a priority of 10 and accepts 2 parameters. And then let's write this function. All right, let's do it below this one. So public function reinitialize package rates and package. We're only going to use the first variable. All right, so let's see. First of all, we need the current chosen delivery type by the user, and this is we're going to get this from the Woocommerce session. So user chosen shipping method is Woocommerce object session get delivery and pickup type. Then we're gonna initialize a new rate with new rates. And then we're going to do some checking. For each of the rates we have available in our program, rate ID is rate. So Woocommerce gives us all the rates which are available. Let me show you. Voila, normally when I refresh we should see the rates. And we don't, because why? Alright, so I figured out why it wasn't working. This hook, the Woocommerce package rate hook, is only run when you change the country. So I've did that, I've changed to Belau for a moment, and now you can see that an array is printed with all the possible options. So we got local pickup 3 and flat rate 1. These are the possible shipping rates. This is printed right here, TD rates. And then we'll have to implement this function. So for each of the rates, we extract the rate ID and the rate. If flat rate is the method ID and user chosen method is delivery, then we put this rate ID in the rate. So what this is going to do is, if it's a flat rate and the user has chosen delivery, then it will be the flat rate, just like that. We had free shipping above $100, so we don't need that. We don't have free shipping. If it's local pickup and the user has chosen takeaway, then put local pickup in there. And just for sanity, if local pickup and if nothing has chosen yet by the user, then we put it to local pickup. Then we have some session I was testing about which that isn't needed. If the new rates is empty, we just return the old rates. Otherwise, we return the new rates. And what this is going to do normally is when we refresh, it's going to print it here, which I don't need, the rates, sorry. Local pickup is selected because we've selected free pickup. Right now, changing this option is not going to change this, but we're going to fix that real soon. I want to show you a quick fix because I've seen that I made a typo, user chosen shipping method, and here it is, user chosen shipping method. So please correct this if you have been typing exactly what I'm typing. At this moment, clicking on any of these options is not changing the local pickup. That's because we have to write some logic to make this happen. So let's go into our PHP and we're gonna add 2 new hooks. We're gonna work with AJAX. So we're gonna add action WP AJAX change shipping method. This part is mandatory. This part is the identifier we're gonna give it on the jQuery side of things. So and then right, but I'll get back to that later. This change shipping method. Voila. This is for the admin side of things, and we also have the no privileged access. And then we'll have to write that function. So let's copy this at the bottom of our class. Public function. First of all, when a user clicks on it, an AJAX request is going to be fired. And what this is going to do, it's going to alter the Woocommerce session. Woocommerce session set delivery and pickup type to sanitize text field. I've got some errors in this text field. $post shipping method type. This is going to be coming from our AJAX request. And as a reply, we're going to echo back JSON encode delivery and pickup type, which we're going to get from the Woocommerce session like this. And because we're ending an AJAX request, we're going to end with exit, so a 0 code is returned. Now we'll have to write the JavaScript for this. Let's go to our public folder JS file, the selector file, and in here we'll have to add some stuff. I'm gonna, below the toggle visible fields function, I'm gonna create a new function send post data. In here we're gonna grab the selected answer again, and we're gonna do some stuff again with the selected answer, same if statement, but the hide and show can go away. And this. So, alright, let's write some stuff. So if our selected answer is takeaway, we will, when the user clicks, we will first block the UI. Remember the functions we've written down here, block UI and unblock UI. Now we're going to use them. And then we're going to fire off a jQuery call. So jQuery AJAX, type is post, URL is tpdb AJAX object AJAX URL. This URL is not yet available, but I'll make that available real soon. Then we'll need some data. The action is change shipping method. I'll explain what this does. So remember, in our plugin we've added an hook. So WP AJAX with an underscore and then change shipping method. This has to be the same as this. See? And we'll also add some other data. This we can choose. Shipping method type is takeaway, because in this case we are sending takeaway because the selected answer is takeaway. Remember, we've also written this. You can see we get it from. So our AJAX call comes in here, and in the Woocommerce session we sanitize the post field and we'll put that in. If that is successful, one moment. If that is successful, we will capture the response. jQuery body trigger update check, just to make sure that all data is validated again, and then we're gonna unblock the UI. Let's see if that's doing something. Once we click here, an AJAX request should be, there, I know why it's not working. Of course, we need to listen for events. So again, like in our toggleable fields, we're just gonna do the same, but in here, we're gonna, whenever this changes, we're gonna do this, we're gonna run this function. So two functions are run, this and this. This is probably, can be written better, but for now I'm gonna leave it like this. Let's see if that works. So in here we have our AJAX request. Nothing is working right now. I'll have some debugging to do. So on, select post data, let's put that above here. Is the jQuery actually loaded in? The selector date here. Well, the code is actually in here. but nothing is. The block UI is working, so that's working. Let's see what I did wrong. Simple data, console log here. Yep, that's working, but for some reason, aha, we can't make an AJAX request because we don't have an AJAX URL just yet. That's an easy fix. If we go back to our view class, we have to add something real quick. So in here, we're gonna add another hook. Action, WP enqueue scripts. And here again, array this, and enqueue, enqueue frontend scripts and styles with a priority of 20. We're gonna write the function across our public function, and in here we will do some hocus pocus. We will do WP localize script. Gonna call it .checkout. We're gonna localize the script we've already loaded in here. So here we have tab checkout, but now we're gonna localize it. This normally is used for localization, so internationalization, but for multiple languages, but we're gonna misuse it. We're gonna give the object an identifier, and in that object we're gonna pass through delivery and pick up type, and we're gonna get the Woocommerce session again. Voila, that should be here. That's we're gonna need that, but and also it's for the same script. We're gonna add our DPDB AJAX object, which we are querying over here to get the admin URL, and this is just gonna push the AJAX URL. I will show you what that looks like if we refresh. In here, I think I make a mistake. Unexpected brackets in line 24. That's here. Got to close, of course. Voila. Now that's fixed. Now in the bottom here we can see that there should be an, if I can find it, one moment. It's not in there. Why not? Probably public function enqueue frontend styles. Enqueue. Yeah, I think that needs an extra. There's my AJAX URL. So the delivery type is now nothing, and our DPDB AJAX object contains AJAX URL, which has the and now we can fire off AJAX request to our backend like this. Voila, awesome! And you can see admin AJAX and RP. This is returned because we've written that over here in this function. So we set the session and we echo this, and this is what we're getting back. But the unblock UI is not working, and that's probably because we have some work to do in our JavaScript. So if successful, but we also need to write something for when the user selects delivery, and we're going to do that right now. So it's going to be exactly the same, but in here it's going to be delivery. I should work this into a function on its own, but for now I'm just gonna leave it like this. Let's see if that works. Only the unblock is not working for some reason, but we're getting back. I need to figure out why the unblock is not working. It is because I was writing success with one S, but of course in English that's with two S's. Let's retry. Sorry guys, typos is just part of the business, I guess. So right now, voila. And as you can see, so the first call is the AJAX call, and the AJAX call. And the second call, you can see here that we do jQuery body trigger update. That's what you see over here. AJAX update order review. And by that, you can see AJAX call, and afterwards the order review. Always two calls. Awesome. But this is not changing yet, so we have to fix that. All right, so right now we can switch between our options, but it's not reflected in the shipping. It stays on local pickup. I must admit, fixing this took me the longest when I was writing this plugin initially. So let's go over what I did. So in our checkout thing, we have to write one more method here. So add action, and we need this hook. I'm gonna copy it over so I don't make any typos. Woocommerce checkout update order review. And we need to couple it against a function, and I'm gonna call that function action change shipping method. Voila. And it has a priority of 10 and accepts 1 parameter. Now let's write that function. Public function. It accepts the post data. And let's get. Okay, so first of all, we'll get the packages here from the WooCommerce cart. So WooCommerce cart get shipping packages. Then for each of those packages, as package, package, we're gonna do something. We're gonna get the session key from it. It's very specific to this use case. And we're gonna, the session key is shipping for package with the package key for it. And then we're gonna unset it. Stored rates, WooCommerce session, and then, session is not a function. Unset the session key. Let me quickly check if that's correct. So action change shipping method post data. We're gonna get the packages. I made a typo. We're gonna get the packages. It seems I somehow broke my DD function, so make sure your DD function looks like this. And then in here, see if I can finally see the packages. Seems I can't. It seems that these are them, but that's a bit weird because that's not what I was looking for. Is it really there? Sorry for the debugging. Yeah, it's that one. The package key. Let's see what's in the package key. Normally this is a number. Yeah, it's 0. That's good. So this just translates to _0 and it's unset. And because of that, normally the cart should be updating accordingly. So free pickup, delivery, it's not updating accordingly. Local pickup. You see, now it's changing because with every time the update checkout trigger is triggered, the key is unset, so it's reset, and that's why it's changing. It's a bit of a whiz-buzz. I find it myself, but I'm glad we can make it work like this. I'm not sure if you saw it, but we have one more thing to fix. In our previous video, I was selecting free pickup and flat rate was showing. That's not correct. We always need a flat rate on delivery, and free pickup, we need a local pickup to show. To do that, we're gonna write something in our delivery and pickup selector.js. We're gonna do $sign delivery and pickup type underscore is plus, and this is something we're gonna get out of this object. So tab checkout dot delivery, this one, delivery and pickup type, and we're gonna get the attribute checked. What this is gonna do is it's gonna check these according to whatever is in here. Voila, in this object. So if I change it to delivery, and I refresh, this is gonna be delivery, and it's gonna check the radio button accordingly. Nice. All right, so let's quickly go to what we have so far, so we can enter our credentials to make an order. Let me choose delivery, for example, and let it deliver 27th, and I can place an order. Everything is changing accordingly. When I look for that order, I can see that I've chosen delivery and a delivery date, but one thing, we don't have anything shown in the backend for our admins. So it would be nice if we have an update order meta field over here, where it says what the user has chosen. So let's work onto that.